Alright chat, let's speed run this quick and simple. BBL Fnatic, I'm gonna go boring pick. I'm gonna go Fnatic. Shinex versus Navi. I'm gonna go for Navi. GX look really decent, but I think they were in a worse group compared to Navi, so I think I'm gonna go for Navi there. BBL versus KC. This one's tough. I'm gonna go for KC. They have the same record, but I think BBL was in an easier group, like I said. GX versus Vitality. I'm just gonna go for GX here, mostly because they did beat Vitality last time they played. Heretics Fanatics. This one's tough. Both team looks really good. Scan Heretics in a slightly worse group, so I'm gonna go for Fnatic. TL versus Navi. I'm gonna go for TL. Navi versus KC. This one's tough again. Go for Navi though, because they did 2-0 KC last time they played. Team Heretics versus GX. Team Heretics. GX actually looks decent this time, but I still don't see them really making it that far. Fnatic versus Liquid. Liquid, they did beat them last time. No, I'm gonna go for Liquid just because Fnatic threw Q in the trash can, and that's totally disrespect, and I do not want a repeat of that disgusting behavior. All of their members need a lifetime ban. Navi versus Heretics. I'm gonna go for Heretics again here. I think Navi should be over the moon with a top 4 finish. I don't think Navi's making it though. And then I'm gonna go for, you know what? I'm gonna go for Heretics because they have a cooler looking logo. And I'm gonna have Team Liquid to win it all. It should be like 100% here, I think. Let's get to Americas. Leviathan versus C9. I'm gonna go for Leviathan here once again. Same record. Leviathan's in a much harder group. Leviathan did not start well at all actually, but they recovered at the end, beating 100 Thieves and Crew, which is pretty crazy. G2 versus 100 Thieves. Also, can I mention all 4 Brazilian teams are knocked out. 8 out of 12 team advance. There's 4 Brazilian team and all 4 of them didn't make it. Brazil is the worst region in Valorant, because even before franchising, Brazil only had one good team, and that was Lao. But once they fell off, Brazil had nothing. Anyways, enough yapping. G2 100 Thieves. G2 does have Baby Bait. I don't know actually. 100 Thieves looks really odd. I'm gonna go for G2. Alright, C9 and Crew. Honestly, Group Omega is so hard to predict because all of them won and lost games like so randomly, as if they're spinning the wheels to decide who wins. And 100 Thieves and EG, I'm gonna go for 100 Thieves here. I don't think EG is a good team at all. They fluked it past because they beat the 2 Brazilian team. I mean, I did say this last time about EG, that they fluked it into the playoffs and they somehow made it quite far. So anyways, Sentinels versus Leviathan. Them look really good, so I'm gonna go for them. And I'm actually gonna go for Energy over G2. Baby is playing really good, but it really comes down to if G2 is saving strats for champs or not, because they're already guaranteed through. G2 and Crew, I'm gonna go for G2 still. I think Crew isn't really showing that much at this stage. For Leviathan and 100 Thieves, both these teams, they need to like make a top spot finish here to go to champs. They're really gonna try their best here. You know what, last time Leviathan won, so I'm gonna go for Leviathan, and they are on a bit of a hot streak right now, so they could make it 3 wins in a row if they beat C9. And G2 Leviathan, I'm gonna go for Leviathan again. I feel like teams like Leviathan and NRG and 100 Thieves have a lot more to fight for compared to Sentinels in G2, so this is what I'm gonna go for actually, because once again, Sentinels in G2, they don't even need to make the top spot finish. They're pretty much already guaranteed through, and then we're gonna have Energy winning it all here. Submit. Yeah.